All right, there we go.
No, there's no music. Alex said there'd be a beat, but
Sorry, man.
he dipped on me. All right. So this poem is called NRG. That's pretty clever, I think. All right. This one is for my. It's poem starting. Okay. This one is for my brothers in the labs, grinding, finding the answers to questions we're too afraid to ask. This one is for my brothers in the gas land, where fracking fluid flows like wine, and the men in the suits don't have to drink a drop. This one is for my brothers in Flint, Michigan, trying to be heard by the politicians who said, "Jump in, the water's fine." This one is my brothers not yet born, who don't know what's waiting for them on the outside, who will ask, why, not who, and will never receive an official apology. All right, I'm gonna start rapping now. Okay. Shame on the suits, obsessed with the cream, who never know nothing but pollution and greed. You sold out your brothers for an ocean of oil and dark and dirty mines stocked full of black coal. Shame on the businessmen who'll never hear this verse. You could have saved your planet, but you've had to be first. And profits and industry, the shareholders' hearts, never thought of where it ends, but only where it starts. And shade on the fools at Halliburton and BP. Your time will soon end. You'll be up to your knees in the final oil spill of your own creation. And then you'll be cast out and feel the penetration of renewables into the economy of scale. And when the eco boys come, you know we bring a hail of bullets from MAC-10s that burst from a clip of endless capacity we shoot from the hip. So listen when I tell you fuck polluters and pollution, and fuck the cowards who bow down to evil institutions, industries of meat, gas, chemicals, and oil, raking all the billions while their tired slaves toil for minimum wage. They're addicted to consumption and spared the details on how hog factories function. With growth hormones and steroids, they get forcefully fed, constant filth and degradation till they're finally dead. So go vegan, bitches. And watch your back for dead-ass snitches. They lie and cheat and don't recycle. If I had a rock, I'd throw it at Michael, because Michael don't know that it's important to recycle. So I'll throw a rock and knock him off his motorcycle. Michael is a metaphor for all those who litter. And if you don't litter, I know if you litter, fucking with Theo Ritter and his crew notorious eco boys. You fool with Mother Earth, we come with our toys. That's Glocks and Macs, AKs and a 12 gauge. Good luck to a fool when we bring the full rage of the ecosystem. We bust a cap, then go to the park and take a fat nap, because the parks was made all for you and me, to relax in nature and just to be free. So thank our eco brothers, your local ranger. Just as Jesus Christ was born into a manger, the eco boys are coming, and you can be sure that we unleash the power of Mother Nature. My crew like to slay thoughts and chill with the boys. We head back to my place and drink some LaCroix. It ain't eco boys, it ain't drugs eco boys sling, but knowledge and wokeness. So take out your pipe and go finna smoke this. Eco terror and violence is the way to be heard. In dark times, you need to use force to spread the word of John Weir, Thoreau, and Rachel Carson. With Molotovs and pipe bombs, we commit mass arson. In the name of Teddy Roosevelt and Aldo Leopold, we take contaminators and throw them in a hole. Assassinate lobbyists, and please be sure to send politician envelopes of strange white powder, anthrax, Semtex, and poison gas. Go and pass some legislation on the cap in your ass. I ain't being facetious or making a joke. I want to see polluters at the end of a rope, because the climate is changing, the temperature's rising, and the suits cover up, do a good job disguising the crimes they've committed, the pockets they've lined, of politicians who make sure that they never get fined. So who's there to stand up for the little guy, the guy with the nerves to shout and ask why, like Ken Saro-Wiwa in 1995, stood up to Shell Oil, didn't make it out alive. He called on Nigerians to form an offensive, but Shell had the military have him arrested. The next thing he knew, they had him strung up, execution by hanging at the end of his luck. That's a true story, by the way. Look it up, seriously. It's conspiracy theory. But that's just one case of the power they hold. These days, the petrodollar runs the whole goddamn world. It's time to rise up against capitalist destruction. The proletariat will own the means of production. But forget the negatives, some are quite well. The Swedes and the Dutch are doing quite swell, though here Donald Trump still stands in the way. We move towards renewables each and every day. Listen hard and you can hear wind turbines humming. while more and more solar panels keep on a-coming to the US of A, the slow march of progress. But we still haven't learned just how to tell Congress that taking dirty bribes from big oil is obscene, and no form of coal has ever burned clean. Shout out to my best boy, Elon Musk. Thank you. For him, just one planet is never enough. Thank you for Tesla and Solar City, and gosh darn, are those fancy spaceships real pretty. So say a big goodbye to Fukushima and Chernobyl. Isotopes of uranium were never quite so noble as sun and wind, old reliable friends, because energy is more than a means to an end. Jim.